Thank you. You can clap for me. Clap for me. Clap for me, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right. That was a pantomime scene because Miss Grubbs is teaching you a little bit about pantomime today once again. Those of you who are new, this is a form of acting that we're going to be learning about. And just now, Miss Grubbs was being a mime. So if you look at this definition, this is a little bit longer definition than what Miss Grubbs says. It says that pantomime is the art of communicating a story without words. So you could tell that my story was about a what? Balloon, exactly. My story was about a balloon, and I found my balloon in my invisible mime pocket. I stretched it. That's one way you knew it was a balloon. I also mouthed the words, but I didn't say the word. That none of the sound came out of my mouth, right? Because that's a part of pantomime. Then I blew the balloon up. I held on to it. I reached into my pocket. I got the string. I tied it up, and I watched it go up in the air, and I was so happy. But then a really big gust of wind came and it blew me back. I was trying to hold on to my balloon. It blew me again. I was still trying to hold on, and then it blew it right out of my hand. And then I was sad because I lost. Okay, so that's one you can practice. So those of you who have not been to drama class before, we're going to be learning today about pantomime. Now, if you recall, last week we learned about drama. And we said that drama means act. What does it mean? Acting, exactly. So we're going to practice all of these vocabulary words right now. And by the way, these are all vocabulary words. Now, I know you have to learn vocabulary words in all of your subjects. And a lot of times you guys think that the definition of vocabulary words is writing down words and definitions. That's not true. Here's the actual definition of vocabulary words. You guys can act it out with me. First of all, everybody say vocabulary words. Good job. Now we're going to say important, and you have to make that look really important. Let me see you do that. Ready? Important, good. Then you're going to say words and act like you're writing down words. So say that with me. Words that you need to know. You're pointing to your brain and say that. Ready? That you need to know. Let's see if we can put that whole definition together. Vocabulary words, important words that you need to know. So in every subject that you study, whether it's an academic subject like math or science or PE, or social studies or language arts, whatever, they all have vocabulary words that are important words that you need to know. But also music and drama or theater and art, PE, all of those subjects also have important words. So these are the important words we need to know for drama. First of all, we need to know drama. So everybody say drama. Excellent. And we know that drama means, let's all say it on the count of three together, and we're going to do our dramatic pose on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. It means acting. Very nice. Give yourselves a clap. Take a quiet bow or curtsy, but stay standing up because we have some new vocabulary words. Now we have the word pantomime. Everybody say pantomime. Good. And the word pantomime, now we're not going to use this long definition. We're going to use Miss Grubb's short, sweet, to the point definition. So if drama is acting, okay, then pantomime is acting silently. Let's all say that together. Ready? Acting silently, except we weren't really silent because we were talking. So this time, let's whisper it. We're going to count to 3 and do it. 1, 2, 3. Acting silently. But we're still not silent because we're whispering. So this time, just like when I was mouthing balloon, we're going to move our mouth, but no sound is going to come out of our mouth. So we're going to move it quietly, and it's going to look like this. Okay, so get ready. Good job. Give yourselves a clap. Take a quiet bow or curtsy and calmly and quietly have a seat. You were just performing pantomime. You were just acting silently, okay? and that means you are being a mime. So there's two different words here. Pantomime can be either a noun or a verb. So when we're talking about it being an art, in this definition, that pantomime is an art, obviously it's a noun. It's a person, place, or thing. It's a thing, right? But in drama class, we're mostly going to use pantomime as a verb, which is an action word, like walking or running, okay? We're going to be pantomiming scenes. So we're going to use it as a verb, acting silently. Mime is definitely a noun, okay? It is a person, place, or thing. It is a person. This person here is a mime. It is a person who acts silently. So a person who does pantomime. Does that make sense? So there's two words. This one we're going to use as an action word and is the action of acting silently. And this one is going to be a noun, and it's the person who does this action. Make sense? Now, if you look closely at this picture of this mime, you can see that he paints his face. He kind of looks like a clown, but he looks a little bit different. This is a picture of a clown, and his arm is green, so you can kind of see the magic of a green screen. Check it out. You can see through his arm. Ooh. When you wear green things in front of a green screen, it makes it see-through and invisible. You can be invisible if you wear green. Anyway, so look, notice the clown. He's wearing, and he's a nice clown. He's not a scary clown. He's wearing lots of colorful, bright clothing with his face paint and colorful, bright face paint. The mime, on the other hand, is only wearing black and white clothes and black and white face paint. Now, you notice, now I did wear black and white stripes to be a mime today for you all, but you don't have to. And notice I didn't paint my face except with my beautiful normal makeup, okay? So you don't have to paint your face to be a mime. You don't have to wear black and white clothing. All you have to do is simply perform pantomime by acting silently, okay? Now, the main difference between a clown and a mime, besides the way they look, is that if you ever go up to a mime, raise your hand if you've ever seen a mime like, no, a clown. If you ever see a clown, raise your hand if you've ever seen a clown at like a fair or a circus or a carnival sometime. Okay, good, hands down. When you go up to a clown and you talk to the clown will talk to you usually, right? And sometimes they'll have a silly voice and they'll say, hello, little boy, what kind of balloon animal would you like? Or something like that, okay? But if you walk up to a mime and you say, hello, Mr. Mime, he'll say. And if you say, how are you today, Mr. Mime, he'll say. But he won't talk to you. And it's not because his voice doesn't work. It's because when he's being a mime and doing pantomime, he's not supposed to talk. That's one of the rules for being a mime. I mean, you can talk when you're being a mime if you want to, but you're just not a very good mime, because the number one rule for being a mime is you have to be silent. It is a silent art form, okay? Now, this says it's communicating without words. Now, I did mouth a word. I said, there are some mimes who don't mouth words at all, but I think that it's fine to mouth words. You just can't let any sound come out. So today, what you're going to do is you're going to be watching some videos of some different mimes. The first mime you're going to see is a mime named Mamelo the Mime, and he is actually performing completely silently, and he's doing a lot of different pieces of other pantomime acts, and you're going to try to figure out what he's acting out. And we don't really know for sure because we're only seeing like bits and pieces of it, but that's to show you what a mime show looks like completely silently, okay? Then the next mime you're going to see, she actually is this mime right here in this picture. She is going to be teaching you how to do pantomime like a real mime. So she is going to be speaking to you, so don't let that confuse you. She's only talking because she's trying to teach you how to do pantomime like a real mime. If she were performing a mime show, she would not be talking at all. She'd be completely silent, okay? Does that make sense? That you're gonna watch it. Don't just watch it like you're watching a YouTube video, like you're being entertained. As you're watching her, practice the skills with her. And you can stand up at your house and practice it with her. And the good thing about a video is if you really want to practice, you can kind of watch the video over again until you feel like you really got it down, okay? The hardest one I'm going to tell you is, I think, is walking against the wind. I have a hard time with that one, and I've been doing pantomime for years. All of these pantomime scenes you're going to see today are brand new, except for Trapped in a Box. It's classic. We have to put that one in there. I did the balloon scene, and so we didn't need to do that one again. So other than Trapped in a Box, all the other scenes are brand new and kind of classic mime scenes that you see mimes perform. So I hope you enjoy them. At the end of the videos, there's like 8 videos, I think, or 9 counting Mamelo. When you're finished watching all of those videos, there's a real quick exit ticket out the door. You just answer a couple questions. And this week, if you want a little bit of extra credit, you can make a video of yourself acting out your favorite pantomime scene that she showed you that you practiced, and you can get some extra credit. And if you don't mind, we might show it to the class. Okay, so I'll ask you permission before I do that. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy learning about pantomime, the silent art form, and we'll be back together personally next week, and maybe we'll do some charades games to practice those new pantomime skills. So I'll see you guys later. Great job today. Enjoy.